I never thought retirement would mean trading a badge for bolt cutters, but at 12:15 a.m. on a moonless Tuesday in June, that's exactly what happened. The cameras I'd installed out of old cop habit lit up my kitchen monitor like a fireworks show gone wrong. 12 shadows in black polos and tactical pants swarmed my gate 3 miles outside Aurora, Colorado, bolt cutters snapping the chain like it was Christmas ribbon. I sat there in my flannel robe, coffee going cold, watching them fan out toward the barn. My hand didn't shake, not after 30 years on the Denver PD. But my jaw tightened when I recognized the white Escalade idling on the county road. Lydia Grant silhouetted against the dashboard glow, phone to her ear like a general calling artillery. This was my farm. 120 acres of hard-scrabble dirt I'd bought cash after hanging up my badge, dreaming of chickens, quiet sunsets, and forgetting the screams from too many crime scenes. The deed said county land, no HOA strings attached. But Lydia ran Pine Hollow Estates like a feudal lord, and tonight, her private army was here to collect rent on soil she didn't own. What she didn't know, what her nephew Kyle and muscle-for-hire Marcus Tate didn't know, was that my quiet retirement farm was a trap 6 months in the making. My old partner, Chief Mike Harlan, had asked for a volunteer to bait the hook. I raised my hand. The barn held sealed evidence boxes from 3 open fraud cases. Cameras streamed live to the station, and every inch was wired for federal takedown. They moved like they'd rehearsed it. Marcus, ex-Army with a buzz cut and prison tats peeking from his collar, led the charge. He spray-painted my lenses black, smirking like he'd outsmarted me. Kyle, Lydia's shaky 22-year-old nephew, filmed with a GoPro, whispering, "This is gold, Aunt Lydia." 2 grunts pried the barn doors while 4 more circled the house, flashlights slicing the dark. Lydia's voice crackled over the radio. "Document everything. If he resists, call it trespassing on community land." I sipped my coffee, heart steady as a metronome. 30 years taught me patience. Wait for the perp to commit, then flip the script. At 12:27, I hit the floodlights. The property blazed white-hot. SWAT rolled from the tree line in unmarked Tahoes. Chopper thump overhead, drowning their shouts. Mike's voice boomed. "Denver PD. Hands up. You are on a federal evidence site." Marcus froze, hand twitching toward his hip. Unregistered Glock, we knew. A sniper bloomed red on his chest. Kyle dropped the camera and pissed himself. Lydia floored it, tires spinning gravel, but spikes shredded her rubber. 12 arrests in 3 minutes flat. Cuffs clicked, radios squawked, and Lydia screamed from the cruiser. "This is HOA authority. You'll all lose your badges." By dawn, the hall filled 3 evidence vans. Lydia's phone, texts ordering planted meth, make it look like he's cooking, emails bribing the assessor, $5,000 per forged map, spreadsheets flipping $42 million in acquired homes. Marcus rolled first. "She paid us bonuses per family driven out." Kyle sobbed. "I just wanted college money." The assessor, Lydia's cousin Susan, confessed to rubber-stamping liens. Pine Hollow dissolved overnight. Victims, elderly widows fined into foreclosure, young families bankrupted over tall grass, reclaimed homes, or cashed 7-figure checks. 6 months later, trials wrapped. Lydia, 22 years federal, no parole. Marcus, 8. Susan, 5+ disbarment. Colorado's Dorsey Act passed. HOAs need warrants to enter, audits public, trespass a felony. My farm. Chickens cluck, kids from the AG program weed rows, and the gate sign reads, "Respect the line." But let's back up. It started simple. I bought the Ramsey place at auction, $180K cash for 120 acres of sagebrush and a sagging barn. After 30 years chasing dealers and domestics, I wanted eggs at dawn, not 911 calls at midnight. Fences solid, deed clean. Outside, all subdivisions. I parked my Airstream, ran solar, planted tomatoes. Neighbors waved from pickups. Peace. Then the gray Ford appeared. Day 3, parked at my gate, driver swapping shifts. I noted plates, snapped pics, old habits. Week 4, Lydia rolled up in pearls and linen, clipboard like a sword. "Mr. Dorsey, Pine Hollow requires inspection. Your chickens violate odor codes. Barn color non-compliant. 47 infractions." I leaned on the fence, watering can in hand. "Ma'am, 3 miles east." Wrong township. She smiled ice. Jurisdiction expanded. 5-mile radius. Pay $4,800, Orleans start. Marcus Tate flanked her, eyes scanning my 14 cameras. Nice setup, he grunted. For a farmer. I smiled back. For a cop. She blinked. I turned, walked away. That night, fines arrived. $25,000 total. Due in 7 days, or eviction. Social media smeared me. Drug farm threatens kids. Neighbors texted support. I filed with attorney Rachel Klein, cease and desist, certified. Escalation hit Tuesday. 3 SUVs blocked my drive. Marcus led 8 in vests, dog straining leash. Open up. Public nuisance. No warrant, no entry. Bolt cutters flashed. I dialed 911 on speaker. Threatened by HOA militia. Sirens wailed distant. They retreated, but Marcus spat. We'll be back. That night, text from Mike's burner. Tonight. Stay visible. Don't interfere. 12:15 a.m. Gate crashed. Marcus painted cameras, streaming live. Barn doors splintered. Evidence seals gleamed under their lights. What the? Kyle yelped. Floodlights. SWAT. Chopper. Mike, federal site. Down. Marcus drew, dot on chest. Lydia's Escalade spiked. Cuffs everywhere. Lydia howled. Sovereign authority. Dawn tally. 12 zip-tied. Lydia's laptop unlocked. Spreadsheets. 217 victims. $68 million profit. Marcus flipped. Bonuses per eviction. Kyle. She said plant weed if needed. Trials. Lydia 22 years. You weaponized bylaws into terror. Marcus 8. Susan 5. Dorsey Act. HOAs audited yearly. Entry felonious. Now. Farm thrives. School kids tend coops. Gate sign. Respect the line. Rachel sues 3 more HOAs. Mike visits Sundays. Beers on porch. Peace earned. What about you? Ever faced a clipboard tyrant rewriting your rights? Ever drawn a line in the dirt and held it? Share below. Where do you stand when bullies hide behind rules? When injustice wears a smile? Your story matters. I read every one.